Hello, today we will learn how to link the material color change to the page scrolling. To achieve this, first we need to set up the material which we will be changing. Let's go to Material Editor, Slate Material Editor, and here let's unplug Base Color Map. Let's actually move the nodes a little bit. And first of all, we will need gradient ramp to set the color. Let's delete the sensor. We will need black to white gradient. Now let's plug it into color channel so we can set it up a bit. Let's select rotate and make it so the dark will be underneath and the bright on top. Maybe a little bit diagonally. Something like that. Also, let's change tiling a bit to get rid of this artifact. Basically, the texture is ready and we can start painting on it. But we will not paint right here, we will paint with the help of the node Color Mix. Let's put it here and plug our texture as a mix factor. And after that, let's plug it here. Sadly, in a viewport we will not see the correct image. So we will be working a bit blindfolded. But anyways, the final setup will be done in Verge3D. The next step is to set two colors that we will be using later to create the gradient. Let's move a bit closer. Okay, so for the dark color, I will use the color picker and press here on the texture. And for the bright, let's select blue. And now let's test it in the engine. Well, almost the same gradient that we had before. Let's go back to Max. So our goal is to change the colors while scrolling. And for that, we will need two more nodes. Let's go to Controllers, Point 3 controller, and here we need Bezier color. Actually two of them for each color that we will be setting. We will be plugging them into spatial inputs of the mix node. For that, let's right mouse click it and select Show additional parameters. Let's press the plus sign and here we can see color 1 and color 2. That's exactly what we need. Let's plug them in. The node should automatically track the colors that we have here in RGB. Let's also plug second color in. The next step is to set white color to the logo. To do that, we need another mix node. And as a factor, we will use this mask. Now we will plug our gradient into the first input, and second will be left white by default. And finally, let's plug it all into base color map. Alright, and let's test it. And yep, looks exactly as if we have our old texture. Let's go back to Max. Basically, here we are finished. Let's save everything and export to GLTF. Now let's add the logic, which will help us change colors. Let's copy the if operator here, then delete animation change, we will be changing colors, and we will be changing colors from 2000 to 2415. Of course, you can set any numbers that will work with your project. For this knife, this seems to be working the best. And here 2830 to 3250. Instead of set animation, we will need set color puzzle from the materials group. And the material is color. First, we will be changing the first color. Let's change how the node looks, so the inputs will be on the right side. And also, we will need the map range puzzle, actually 3 of them. Let's place all of them here. Here will go the current scroll variable, which will be used to change colors. Also here we need to enter the numbers that we have previously set. And here we need to set the numbers which we already have in the material. We can take them from Max, from Slate Editor. Here they are, for the first controller and for the second controller. These are base numbers for already existing color, and we will be changing these numbers to get another color. I have already prepared the numbers, so these are the changes of the first controller. Let's set second controller. Here the base numbers are a bit different. And let's set the numbers for the second color as well. Let's save and test. Alright, first the animation plays, and after that the color changes. And of course it works both ways. Alright, works perfectly. Now let's add another color. Let's copy both controllers. First we need to change min and max values. We will take them from here. Now base color will be the second color, so let's copy these numbers. And here we need to set the numbers for the third color. Alright, let's save and reload application. And now we have 3 colors. First the blue, then it changes to red, and then red changes to dark yellow. And that's all. Thank you for listening, see you in the next tutorial.